Have you ever had to choose between two absolutely terrible options, like ordering soggy fries or waiting another 30 minutes for fresh ones, or listening to your uncle's conspiracy theories, or faking a phone call for an hour? Welcome back to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel. Well, sailors had a phrase for exactly this kind of no-win scenario between the devil and the deep blue sea. Sounds spooky, right? This phrase has been whispered among sailors for centuries, often in hushed tones as they faced the perils of the open ocean. It evokes images of treacherous waters and impossible choices, a fitting description for the life of those who brave the seas. But what does it actually mean? Well, the origins of this phrase are as murky as the deep blue sea itself. Some say it refers to the dangerous task of caulking a ship's seams, a job done between the devil, a seam near the edge of the deck, and the open sea. Is it about sea monsters lurking in the abyss? The ocean has always been a place of mystery and fear, with tales of monstrous creatures waiting to drag sailors to their doom. A metaphor for life's tough choices. Indeed, the phrase has come to symbolize the difficult decisions we all must make, often with no clear or easy path. A secret naval tradition involving treacherous repairs. The life of a sailor was filled with such dangerous tasks, each one a potential disaster waiting to happen. Today we're diving deep into this mysterious maritime phrase. We'll explore its origins, its meanings, and its impact on sailors' lives. Along the way, we'll uncover terrifying ocean myths, explore old sailing techniques, and delve into the history of seafaring, and even attempt a recreation of what this phrase might have meant for real sailors. Through reenactments and expert insights, we'll bring the past to life. So grab your life vest, because this is about to get stormy. Prepare yourself for a journey through history, myth, and the harsh realities of life at sea. Between the devil and the deep blue sea is an idiom that we use today when we feel trapped between two bad choices. For example, if I call in sick, my boss will hate me. If I go to work, I'll spread the flu to everyone. I'm stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea. Or maybe, do I let my roommate's cat destroy my couch? Or do I tell them and risk being evicted? Devil, deep blue sea. But here's where things get weird. We know what it means, but nobody actually knows where it came from. There are multiple theories about the true meaning of this phrase, each one crazier than the last. So let's set sail and navigate through these mysteries. The first theory suggests that between the devil and the deep blue sea refers to a mythical sea creature, one that sailors feared would drag them to their doom. Some call it the devil's backbone, a terrifying spine-covered beast lurking beneath the waves. Now, there's zero scientific evidence that this creature ever existed, but old sailors swore they saw massive moving shapes beneath their ships. Could it have been a giant squid, whale, or something far, far worse? Captain, there's something moving under the ship. It's got spines the size of me leg. Look, I'm not saying sea monsters are real, but have we searched the entire ocean? No, we have not. Now, for a theory that actually makes sense. Some historians believe this phrase warned sailors about staying too close to shore. Here's how it works. The devil represents jagged reefs, hidden rocks, or sandbanks. The deep blue sea represents the open ocean, which was equally terrifying. You see, back in the days of wooden sailing ships, hugging the coast seemed like a good idea. But the closer you got, the higher the chances of smashing your ship to splinters. Aye, Captain, we either crash on them rocks or we sail into the abyss where sea monsters lurk. Outcome not great. Alright, now let's get deep for a second. Some historians think this phrase isn't actually about sailing at all, but rather a philosophical metaphor for life's struggles. The sea, with its vastness and unpredictability, represents the unknown challenges we face. Just as sailors must navigate through treacherous waters, we too must find our way through life's uncertainties. For example, do you stay in a job you hate, or quit with no backup plan? This decision can feel like being anchored in a safe harbor, yet yearning for the open sea. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but so can the monotony of a life unlived. Do you confront your roommate about the dishes or silently suffer in filth? This might seem trivial, but it's a microcosm of larger conflicts. Addressing the issue head-on can lead to turbulent waters, but avoiding it can create a build-up of resentment and frustration. Do you tell your partner the truth or sleep on the couch forever? Honesty can be a stormy sea, but deceit is a slow, sinking ship. The choice between temporary discomfort and long-term misery is a common dilemma. Life is full of situations where every option seems terrible. These moments test our resilience and our ability to navigate through the storm. The key is to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Just like sailors had to choose between crashing into rocks or getting lost at sea, we too must navigate our own personal shipwrecks. Each decision, no matter how small, shapes our journey, and while the sea may be unpredictable, our courage and determination can guide us through. Alright, here's a twist. What if the devil in this phrase wasn't in the water, but on the ship itself? Imagine the surprise when you learn that the devil was actually a part of the ship. Yes, you heard that right. You see, in old sailing terminology, the devil was actually the nickname for a long, difficult-to-reach seam on the deck of a ship. This seam ran along the length of the ship and was notoriously hard to maintain. And if you were stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea, it meant you were forced to repair this seam while balancing dangerously on the edge of the ship. Imagine the peril of working on this seam with the vast ocean just a misstep away. So basically, fix the ship, risk falling overboard, don't fix the ship. The ship could take on water and sink. It was a no-win situation for the sailors. Hope the whole thing doesn't sink. Sounds just delightful. This phrase perfectly captures the dire choices sailors had to make, balancing their safety with the survival of the ship. After diving deep, pun intended, into these theories, here's what we've got. 1. The sea monster theory, awesome, but not backed by evidence. 2. The hidden reefs theory, makes a lot of sense. 3. The life metaphor theory, definitely possible. 4. The ship repair theory actually seems very plausible. At the end of the day, we may never know for sure, but hey, that's what makes these old sailor phrases so mysterious and fun. To deepen our understanding of the phrase between the devil and the deep blue sea, we turn to the insights of experts on nautical folklore. Dr. Emily Turner, a historian specializing in maritime traditions, explains, "This idiom is a fascinating example of how sailors' language and experiences have permeated everyday speech." According to Dr. Turner, the phrase encapsulates the perilous nature of seafaring life, where choices were often stark and fraught with danger. Sailors faced numerous hazards at sea, from treacherous weather to the constant threat of shipwrecks. This phrase vividly captures the essence of those high-stakes decisions, she adds. Another expert, Professor James Whitmore, an anthropologist who has extensively studied maritime cultures, provides additional context. The sea has always been a source of both livelihood and peril. It's no wonder that so many idioms and expressions are born from the seafaring world. Professor Whitmore highlights that such phrases not only reflect the physical dangers, but also the psychological toll of life at sea. The constant tension between survival and disaster is a recurring theme in nautical folklore, he notes. These expert perspectives underscore the rich tapestry of history and human experience woven into this simple yet profound idiom. They remind us that language is a living record of our past, carrying forward the stories and struggles of those who came before us. As we navigate our own modern dilemmas, we can draw strength and insight from these timeless expressions, grounded in the shared human experience of facing the unknown. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Until next time, keep seeking wisdom from the voices of the past. As we draw to a close, let's summarize the key points we've explored about the phrase between the devil and the deep blue sea. We've delved into its definition, revealing it as an idiom that captures the essence of being caught between two equally perilous options. Our journey took us through various origin theories, from nautical contexts to mythical creatures, each providing unique insights into the phrase's possible beginnings. We introduce the mythical creature often associated with the phrase, adding a layer of intrigue and folklore to our understanding. We examined evidence and speculations, weighing different perspectives to enrich our comprehension. Coastal dangers and hazards were discussed, highlighting the real-world perils that might have inspired such vivid language. Philosophical and shipboard interpretations gave us deeper, more nuanced views, showing how the phrase has been applied in various contexts. We reviewed these theories, ensuring a comprehensive overview before moving into modern interpretations and uses in popular culture. Expert insights on nautical folklore provided authoritative perspectives, grounding our exploration in scholarly research. Now, as we conclude, we see that between the devil and the deep blue sea is more than just an idiom. It's a window into history, culture, and human experience. It reminds us of the universal themes of struggle, choice, and resilience. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through language, history, and folklore. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of human wisdom and the stories that connect us all. Which theory do you believe? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing explorations. It costs you nothing, unless you would like to buy us a coffee. If you do, you can find the link in our channel description or by visiting buymecoffee.com/cruiseship. And those that are so kind will get a mention in one of our upcoming videos. Stay legal and stay salty, stay safe and don't get lost at sea. Until the next time. Farewell for now.